Well, here I am outside the Close Encounters gun range, a tier 4, one that I've had some history with. First time I played through this, it pretty well kicked my butt. That was some years ago. I have not been in it in a long time, so I wonder if it's undergone some changes. Just don't know. Anyway, today, another stealth play, 61st level. Again, this is a playtest character. There are some times when I take some shortcuts in order to make my playtesting not easier on me as a player, but to just facilitate getting between POIs and things like that. So this is a character that's continued on from 2.0 all the way through 2.6. It has changed worlds once or twice, which can screw with things like what books I have read and all that kind of jazz. So just depending on what I can recover and what I can't. Sometimes the characters can move between maps and just pick up where they left off, keep their inventory, etc. And like with this latest one, I had to basically bring the character over, but then recreate inventories and other stuff. So it didn't come over so great this time around. Not entirely sure why I didn't dwell on it. So here we are, going on noon, nice now sunny day outside this thing, and we're going to stealth, like I said. Going to play with movement a little bit before I go in. Note I got a stealth value of 21 right now, and as I take footsteps, it goes up. So you can get yourself all the way up to about 10 or 11 points higher than your regular stealth, maybe 12 points higher. And then as you stop, it backs its way off. If you listen, you can hear your footsteps. And so, creeping along is the quietest. Running along at just crouch and go, the noisiest. And that 10 points can make a big difference. You combine that with proximity. So if I'm going to walk along, say, the outside of this building, right here, there could be a zombie just 2 meters away, right? 1 block thick wall, and then a zombie on the other side. And so 10 points of stealth can make a big difference. So we try to keep our proximity, our distance from where zombies can be if we want to sneak. This means that it is sometimes very, very difficult to use the knife to attack with. I don't use it very often because it's so very rarely successful. And sometimes I have wondered whether or not it would make sense for the footsteps to have less effect if you were holding a knife, or some kind of knife specialty would do something about your footsteps. For instance, sneaking up behind a zombie can be pretty tough. Okay, he's got his back to us. We got a long way to cover. If I were using the bow, he'd be dead. I'm going to try and stay behind him because I think that helps. Yep, and well, he hasn't noticed me yet. It's like playing red light, green light with a zombie, huh? Come on, turn away from me. Okay. Sort of. He's going to run into a building and turn back. So that's no good. Well, maybe. If he stands there in the corner for a bit. But again, I got to move. And if I keep doing these little steps one at a time, it's more time for him to turn around. This makes this really, really tough. Whew, so I did it. I think that's one of the very few times it's actually worked. He could have turned around any time and I'd have been standing there in full daylight before him. Or I could have gone up to him relatively quickly and been 10 stealth points higher. Yeah, I'll stick with the bow. Crossbow, for those who like that little extra punch. I like the faster reload time, but crossbow's still a good choice. I am listening. I thought I heard somebody. Alright, whatever. Starting the quest. Well, gee, should I go in where the big bright light is? I don't mind starting off on the path, but I don't feel compelled to follow the path, whatever it is. Where's he at? Over there, distant. making me wonder. Well, I can create a path for him to get out. Do I really have to pound through 1,000? Okay, well, use the big pick. He's over there somewhere. I'm wondering if there's a wanderer in the encounter range. Well, we're not there yet. Let's wander back and forth a little bit here. What is this? 1,000 points. Hmm. Let's see what we get here. What am I behind? I don't want to destroy something like a workbench or something, so let's just make another hole. Well, I don't see any zombies. Key rack. I wonder what it's going to open. I don't know. All things in time. Actually, that could be a book. Let's read. Okay. What about here? No? I'm just kind of hoping to catch sight of some zombies before we actually go in. Nope. Get all this bulletproof stuff. It and a gate. I wonder what the switch would open. These doors, or maybe? To get out? I mean, I could go through here and get to the switch, but... Oh. A shelf. Not sure I'll be able to get through that gap. Nope. See, I'm not hitting the brick. There we go. Yeah. Get a bunch of zombies or no? Nope. But we get the opportunity to look around a little bit. Hi. Got a wanderer. I mean, I want to go over there to look behind the counter without getting close, but I don't know what's around the corner. So either way, I'm getting close to something blind. I don't hear any zombie growls. Got a foot. I don't really want to get closer. Might get a foot kill. Sure enough. He was a feral. Okay, now let's look around this corner. Yep. Ceiling. I know. A lot of potential loot to haul out of here. Oh, more of those. Okay. I should just queue up the flaming arrows now and fire them off. I don't want to be doing looting, do I? Yeah, right. We don't want to loot. Though this could be useful ammo stuff. Alright. Going against my own policy here. Well, we'll save stuff. Come on, I saw you light up. We're just looking for obvious good stuff. I don't need any of that. Oh, goody. We will get this stuff later. Yeah. Could drink the beer. Speaking of which. Okay. Back on track here. Cabinets could be books. User experience. Alright. Back to the perimeter. I'm sorry for the diversion. Hi guys. Okay, probably some in this little building here. I don't want to get close to it, though I've already been close to it. Ouch. Parkoured my way into some barbed wire. Alright. Mannequins are fun, I like those. Alright. Nice perimeter walk here has taken the stuffing out of that particular encounter, hasn't it? What else we got? I think this is where we already were. Looks like it. But for the price of a couple of swings of a pick, we can make sure. Yep. 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 Okay. This is a fun little range over here. I know the first time I went into that range, it really handed me my butt. Yeah. Fives. I'm not going to mess around with the fives. In fact, I don't even feel like stealthing this part. Let's just finish running around the outside. If we saw something of opportunity, we'd play with it. Oh, I always forget. Zombies can climb those. So can I. Hello. Funny, I could have swore I got him in the head. Look at that. Boy, did we light up a lot of zombies. This is this is entirely unexpected. I have never tried this POI this way. Since I don't want to go down into that yard, it's going to cost me a bunch of arrows. Oh, how will I deal with that? I can't jump and shoot at the same time. There's a wanderer in there. What's the odds he'll wander in front of the door? Oh, he's getting more distant. He's not in there. Alright. Well, this is an interesting... Yeah. We got up one slope. We could go up another slope. Like, say, over around here. Nice side effect of having gotten that volume placed is he can hear me walking around, and has. Oop, come on. He can't see me, so eventually he'll go to sleep. Well, this would probably be faster if I went the normal way. Yeah, as entertaining as this has been. Yeah, I could run. So he wakes up. He's gonna knock a hole in a 5,000 block. Oh yeah? How tough is that? Oh ho ho. Now I will have to be careful because if I do wake some, they can get out through that hole. Great. Yeah, okay. Don't want to leave the POI, but thought it might give me some shots there. Oh. I think that's just an exterior wanderer. Oh, come on. Okay. At least get this arrow back. What? Why am I taking... Alright, whatever. Overactive barbed wire. Well, no angles. So be it. I guess we'll go in the front door. Where is he? Inside. Okay, going in the front door. The bike can always use gas, but I'll get those later. Nice shelf. You could stand a zombie on that if you wanted to. Or loot. I will likely forget about that one. So after I clear the zombies off of this little area. Did I already clear the zombies off of this area? Locked. Why would it be locked? It's an empty room. I want to go over the top, which is kind of entertaining. Right. What does that open? I'd like to open it from here. Can't reach it. Fine. Okay. Really anticlimactic. Gun safe. Try our luck. I think we're carrying like 45 picks. I'm still relatively near the bike, so if it loads me up with good stuff, I could take it out there. Well, throw those in the pile. Otherwise, we'll be back. Why did I loot this? Well, alright. If I drink it, it'll stack. Oh. Forgot I play with the dysentery chance for normal water, so I got lucky. Yeah, right. It'll sell. We'll put it in there. What else we got to unload? That's all great. Potatoes. They take up space. Do they create smell? Yep. Alright. Stealth 17, 19. We'll run with it. That smell will wear off soon enough. Okay, so we've cleared this room. Yeah, a lot of flaming arrows. You know, one thing I'm not sure about, flaming arrows mess with stealth. Oh, well, 36 meters certainly has an effect. Since we ate, let's experiment with the arrows. Okay, 21 with a flaming arrow. 25 with a flaming club. So no, flaming arrows do not add to the mess, since I have wasted your time and mine by eating potatoes. I'll go to the bike and unload some stuff. Might as well carry those. There's some potential for things to just go wrong. Yeah, I'll carry those. Is this open? Locked. Like options. Okay, smell's gone. Almost 20. We'll got it timed so that nighttime will more than likely drop before we hit that. That's, or when we get in there. That's both good and bad. I'll take those. This can stay. The good thing about nighttime falling is stealth is better. The bad thing is that there's a lot of zombies there. And, they'll be running if I wake a bunch of them. Alright, so what do we have here? We have a locked door, which I could probably get out of if I wanted to. Yeah, I could get up there. But why? Why jump? Oh, well, 10,000 hit points is a good reason to jump. Alright, I'm going to help myself out. We're going to make a couple of those. Some people run around with those all the time, but that's not my way. Oh, can't put them there, can I? Right. Actually, there's another way. There. Possible way out. Alright, it's 20:30. Dark in an hour and a half. Now, there's final loot. This is what clobbered me the first time, so kudos to the designer. I went, well, alright, and ran out there, and then activated a whole bunch of things. That's no good. I mean, it looks like a trap. I should have thought it was a trap. So, we don't do that. We have a path of retreat established, and we want to sneak the perimeter again, and thin them out. All of our dots have disappeared, but that'll activate a bunch more. I hear him. None of the dots are close. Well, one there, kind of close. Your arrow. Yep. Easy break doors. Interesting. Nothing behind us. At least nothing lit up anyway. How tough is a mannequin? Oh, not tough at all. Just trying to get eyes on one. Nope. Okay. How about these walls? How tough? 1,000, and they sound like metal? What did we make this room out of? It looks like drywall. I'm getting iron out of it. Okay. Alright, we're done in this place. Was there a way out? Yes. Oh, come on. Sometimes parkour is just a pain in the butt. Alright. Actually, just want to make sure. Nothing back here. Nope. Okay. Didn't think so. That would have been a clever spot to put one. So he's on the other side of the wall from me. We killed 2 in there already. Of course, there could be more. And a locked door. Windows. year. Well, that was so much fun. Let's take one of those. Gonna get dark here. Alright. We woke the white up. Get up. Oops. Put that one between his arms. Glad we got him. My arrows. There's probably an arrow in the far wall. Stairway. That explains some things. Alright, where's my arrow? Right there. Stairway. Stealth dropping to 14. I love the nightlife. Forget what the next lyrics is. Something like wanting to boogie or whatever. I don't know. Well, there's the next closest dot. 12 standing in what I think is light and outdoors. Oops. Get down. Go another. Yeah, 12. Huh. That light should be lighting me up. Alright, let's make sure this is clear. Of course, the arrows are long gone. Alright. A lit up doorway. Don't like that. Locked. Hey, buddy. Alright. Sure, I like rocks. Let's collect rocks. I don't know why I felt compelled to loot the truck, but let's see. Well, I do like bow parts. Get it later. Still holding around 12. He doesn't know where I'm at. No? Here, maybe? We'll get him. He woke enough to wander, but he's not found us. didn't expect to go outside. This is not how my mental map of the layout made things look. Interesting. Oh, there he is. Okay, no more wanderer. Now, that feels like going in the front door. I want to go in the front door. Are these... No. Wood, huh? I don't have an axe, but I got a stone axe. That'll have to do. No? There should be some close. They might just be down here below me. Dog? There's got to be like a dog wandering horde out there. So going in the front door would have been him, which we might have been able to cope with. Though, gonna walk in right by a burning barrel, those throw off light. The light hasn't been messing with us. Where's that dot at? Above us? I've seen this courtyard from the wall. Interesting. How do we get up? Well, got a door yet. Stairway. Hey, buddy. That's funny. That's neat. Place to jump. This was a cool idea for a POI. I don't know who the original creator was, but this is good. This is really inspired. I just have to think they were going, well, they'll step in the door and they'll put an arrow in the... or light up the mannequin with a machine gun. I'm sure it's happened. Well, I wouldn't mind looking out. What is that? That's one hiding behind that poster. Is that another arm sticking out? Or a decoy of some sort? Like a mannequin. Mannequin. It's good because there's a pole in the way anyway. Oh! Saw something move. It's two this way. Where at? They gotta be below me. Well, we can look below. remember there was a locked door. It had a bar over it. How are these guys going to get out? They were just going to break out later. I'm pretty sure there was wooden blocks over the top of this door. They weren't. How wild. I think one of those 3 dots over there was wandering. Alright, back up top, because I don't recall if we were done there or not. Oh, I know what we can do. Yeah, okay. No further angle. I think they'd be behind the cloth. Upper floor? I don't know. Alright. No more dots over here except for those 3. That doesn't mean there can't be other volumes that just haven't been lit up yet. Thought that was a leg there for a second. What is that? I don't know. When in doubt, put an arrow in it. Well, I'll be darned. Must have been seated with her head leaning over or something. It's unlocked, dummy. Yeah, I already cleared them. I don't know where they would have come through. I guess the window. Yeah, they could have popped through that. Well, since we went to all the trouble getting up here, there we go. Oh, come on. There we go. One more over there. Do we go direct? I don't want to go direct. With my luck, direct would mean I walk right through the treasure volume that triggers who knows what. The last remaining zombie? What is that? Oh, I didn't mean to shoot. Hey. Oops. Stand up. Still alive. Oh, come on. Stand up. Alright, I'll come get you. Oops. Not the Okay, the area is clear. That was the last of them. I like my arrows sticking through. That's handy. Okay, yeah, final loot. But the POI is clear. So I'm gonna cut the video off here. There we go. Stealth kills on the close encounters gun range.